What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Slob on the Pod. Before we get into this episode, we got to thank the sponsor of today's episode. Today's episode is brought to you by Liquid IV. Liquid IV contains 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C with 3 times electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. Made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, and free from gluten, dairy, and soy. Thank you, Liquid IV, for sponsoring this episode. I use Liquid IV. I didn't bring any right now, but when I do have some, I use it. And you should too. I'm terrible at selling things on. Like, would you buy Liquid IV after what I just said?
Seeing how you don't have the product here.
I know. But if you say yes, I swear I'll go get you some.
Yeah, let's see some. Yeah, for sure.
I'd try it.
Huh?
I'd try it.
Nice.
You've never had Liquid IV?
No.
Do you want some?
Sure.
All right, well, go to liquidiv.com and use my code SLOB. You get 20% off plus free shipping.
Okay.
So
right.
you can do that, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Liquid IV, for sponsoring this episode. Remember, go to liquidiv.com, 20% off plus free shipping when you use code SLOB, S-L-O-B.
Nice.
All right, start the show.
So we're going no headphones.
You do whatever you want, all right?
All right.
I'm kind of hot, actually.
Are you hot?
Yeah,
Take it off. Yeah. Zoom in on him. Death Row Records, man. I like it. Nice.
All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Slob on the Pod. Today, you guys, can you hear me good?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right, cool.
Yep.
I can hear you.
I am joined by Aarion and Lynch. Once again, from last episode, we're just recycling people through now because I don't know what to do anymore. So we got, and we're just like mixing people now. So we got Aarion Lynch and Cody Beeson. Thank you guys for coming out.
Hey.
Appreciate it.
So
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing me out again.
Oh, of course, man. Did you find the place fine? You good?
I was all right, yeah. yeah, no, I got offered a magic mushroom. It wasn't big, but I ate it.
Enough to not remember
I
where this
didn't have
place
to work
is.
today. So I was like, I got here and I was like, I do not remember where the fuck it is. And then I saw the little entrance and I was like, that's where I need to be. There's a light over there and there's guys standing in a circle. That must be where I need to be.
Perfect, yeah. I know, it's kind of hard to find, but...
I always look for guys standing in a circle.
Right, and that was the right timing.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. I was like, it's exactly what you think it is. When
Exactly
you pulled
what I think it is.
You scared us, though. You came out the side. I was like, the fuck?
Oh, I scared you?
I thought it was just some random person.
Like, Aarion.
Yeah.
Some guy in a hat.
You're like,
Yeah, hoodie.
I can't talk right now. I can't talk right now. I gotta go inside.
Yeah, I did this. Yeah.
Let me ask you, because you said so today you were off, right?
Yeah.
I don't like the way I sound right now. Why do I sound like this? Is it the headphones? Oh, you guys don't have the fucking headphones on. It sounds so. It sounds so crisp.
It sounds better?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Watch, check this out.
Yeah.
Like you could dub that over like a porn, like an ass slap.
Wait, like
Yeah.
what?
Anyways, huh?
Like what?
Like-
Like
what
an
was
ass
it?
slap.
What did it sound like?
Like an ass slap?
No,
Like,
what did it sound like?
what? What were we talking about before?
Do it on your stomach now. I want to hear the difference and
Oh, dude, I feel like I wish I could fart right now. Have you ever done that?
farted on mic.
Dude, there was like a good month where anytime I had to fart, I would put my phone right here and just record myself farting, and the mic being so close up to your asshole is like the amazing sound. It sounds like way better over like
Are you
your phone
on
recording.
OnlyFans? Too?
Nah, I probably
You
should.
selling that?
Just like lift my legs, lift my sack, and put my phone down there. ASMR.
Does
So
it
you're
sound
saying-
cavernous or is it?
We need a fart mic. Is
You
what
know-
you're saying.
Okay, have you guys ever seen your asshole?
Yeah.
Really?
I've mirror checked. Yeah.
Have you?
Done it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear, the other day I saw it for the first, it feels like it was for the first time.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's real hairy though.
I
I didn't like that.
It's a real mystery.
Yeah. So
Mystery solved.
I don't know. I saw it the other day. I thought about that the other day, and I was like, I wonder if anyone else just seen their butthole for the first time. So how you guys been?
Not looking at my butthole
Oh, okay.
recently. Is that? I'm doing good though. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Cody?
Fantastic, man.
Nice. I think it's a perfect time to we should probably talk about the show a little bit.
Yeah.
Cody?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Where is it?
The Sam Tripoli show?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. March 24th at the Crest, Sam Tripoli is coming to Yuma because
We'll put the flyer right here.
wow. Because comedy is still growing and he loves comedy. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
25 years, plus in the business. And yeah, I mean, if you know Sam Tripoli, you know that.
Well,
There's your
also,
pitch. That's your enthusiastic sales pitch.
well, also, you'll be hosting the show,
Sure.
and
I don't know. That's a selling point. I don't know.
well, that's why you're
I've
here,
never
idiot.
made it. I've never made it. Well, yeah, because you can't get Sam Tripoli. So we're fucking next one's on the list.
There's people that listen that want to see Cody Beeson.
No, I don't.
They're like,
think
I don't know who
so.
Sam Tripoli is, but Cody Beeson's on.
Yeah, they're no. The thing is, you're guaranteed a good show because Sam is good.
Yeah, that's true.
Aarion's good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Aarion as well will join us on stage.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm excited.
First time doing the Crest. So.
Fuck a mill. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
Fuck a mill, dude.
bless his heart.
Why? What? Emil?
He had something.
Disney cruise.
Someone passed away, so he can't make it.
Oh, okay.
You ruined it, Cody.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
So we're like, fuck him right now.
No,
Okay.
no.
No,
Yeah.
just you. You're
First
just
off,
like,
I'm just messing-
certified.
That's like 6 weeks away.
What?
You're-
Is this
your
going to be out
story-
before he gets back? Is he going to watch it?
Oh, this will be out in like 5 days. 4
Yeah.
days.
Man, don't ruin it.
You can't plan someone dying, Jordan.
I know, huh?
Oh, it's not Disney.
It's Disney.
He's going on a.
He ruined it, though.
Here.
But yeah, it's Disney. He's going on a Disney trip.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, yeah, guys, come out to the show. The very exciting show that Cody just sold to you. Man, you're worse than me trying to sell liquid
Let's
IV.
go to the Crest, guys.
He was like,
Go to the Crest if you want to laugh really
Look,
hard.
he said, go to the
Have a really
Crest.
good time.
If you want to, whatever,
On March
you know.
24th.
If you sound like me trying to sell cars. Dude, I worked at a dealership one time. Worst car salesman. I'd be like, hey, we got this. Like, what are you looking for? Like, I'm looking for a truck. I'm like, all right, cool. I got these trucks. And they're like, I don't really like these. I'm like, all right, then.
Did you sell any?
I sold one. Dude, I sold one car. But let me tell you, it was the easiest thing.
Right.
I don't know if this kid was a drug dealer. I don't know what. But so this kid walks in, has a backpack full of money. I didn't know at the time. He walks in. I get him as I go talk to him. He's like, yeah, I'm looking for a car. I think we got him like a 300C, like a Chrysler 300. And I don't remember how much, whatever. And he went on one test drive, came back, and was like, yeah, I want it. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I don't know what to do now. So I brought him inside. And then I sent him to my boss. My boss did all the paperwork. But he had like a backpack full of cash, and he was laying it out. And my boss was totally cool with it. He was like counting it and stuff. And he's like, I think he was short like 500. So I went with him, but we let him drive his new car to his baby mama's house or whoever's house to get the rest of the money. But dude, it was like in these trailer parks, and I was so scared. I thought he was gonna like rob me or something, or his family was when we got there, because it was like a sketchy area. It was during the day, but it was still like a sketchy area that I wasn't like aware of that Yuma had. And so, anyways, whatever. So we get back, and it was so easy. Like he had already, like I guess, seen it on Facebook or something, because we would post it on Facebook, and just wanted it already. So I didn't have to sell him on anything. He probably could have got it without even getting a test drive. And it was like the easiest sale, and that was the only thing I ever sold. Yeah. But yeah, I was a terrible salesman.
Yeah.
I didn't like bothering people.
It does feel like that.
Yeah. Like, when you're just constantly, they're like, oh, well, what are you looking for? Who is it for? What color? All this stupid shit. Like, I can just, it's like, that's why I hate going to like Target or like Zoomies and right away, like, oh, can I help you? Bro, I just am looking. Leave me alone. Give me some space. That's how I feel, but it doesn't work that way in the car business.
Man, you ever been overseas? Like I've been to like Dubai and Bahrain and stuff.
I've only been to Korea.
Korea. I don't know if it's like that over there, but
Probably.
Be like you'd be like walking through the marketplace, it'd be like grabbing you, like pulling you to them, and being like, "My friend, you gotta buy this one, right?"
Oh no, it's not like that.
Nah, dude, so it's like it kind of differs, Yeah, for me, it feels the same way though. Like that mindset you have,
Mhm.
like that somebody like that, they don't give a shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're like, I'm trying to feed my family. So a lot of people who are in sales, I feel like that's the mentality they have is like, well, I'm not going to do these other jobs right now. I got this job, so now I got to make sure you want to buy this, whether you need it or not, or whatever.
Yeah, because if I don't sell anything, then my family doesn't eat.
Yeah, it's all part of the rat race, man.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was out. I did for like a couple months, and I was like, "This ain't for me."
Yeah.
They demoted me to like I was like washing the cars on the lot. I sort of got for like the last month. That's what I did.
Yeah, man. But you need a car, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You need but I don't know. There's some dealerships who don't even do the commission.
We got lucky. We got paid by the hour, and then we got commission. But it was like kind of low because it was like our boss, and it was like all these younger guys. It was like 3 of us, and we were all younger, like in our like 20s. And so he was like training us pretty much. We were all kind of new to like selling cars. I think one guy had like sold cars or tried to. So he was just like training us. So like, dude, if someone came in and I sold a car, I'd only get like $100. I'm not gonna even say the name of the place.
We can figure it out.
Did you have you wax on?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did he have you waxing on and waxing on?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't do all that. No, we had guys for that. But no, like,
Take off your shirt, Daniel.
get real deep in there, boy.
Go sell that car right now. Do you do karate? Is this where this is going? Oh man, no. I have some sales experience. It's like personal training, like I told you about last time I was on.
Yeah, you kind of have to sell like your workout plan to people so you can. Oh, you know he was a personal trainer.
Yeah, I kind of
weird,
heard that. Yeah, I listened to the podcast. Yeah,
Yeah, you listen to the podcast.
yeah.
Wow, that was
Today.
the one view we got.
Yeah,
Cody.
Today.
it was. He's like, oh, listen to this shit. Do you feel dumber? No, we got some sales experience like that, but even as a comedian, like that's because you don't really have that mentality. It's like you're just funny, like you're just trying to laugh
And hope they like it. Hope they buy
goofy
it.
shit. But then you got to sell yourself too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Sell merchandise. Right.
yeah. If you want to actually make money, and comedy's like blowing up. We were talking about that. Comedy's blowing up, and it's like it's kind of like anything else though. Any other art medium is like music and all that. There's way more competition in it.
Yeah.
But and then like the amount of return you get is lowered at that, and then you also have this whole thing of like you're like marketing yourself all the time on social media because just as a person usually like if you want to be like a professional in any art or anything like that, like you got to be on there. And I don't know about you guys, I can't afford somebody to do it for me right now.
Do what like
do social media for me or something. And I suck at doing it.
Not me either.
And I feel like that's like a limiting factor, and it all goes down to like that sales mentality.
Yeah. For me, like social media is like, it's something I'm on a lot, but there's a lot of stuff I don't know about it, if that makes sense. So like there's certain things I'm not using to my advantage, like for the podcast, like marketing wise, that I know I should be, but I also don't know how they really work. Like I tried doing ads and like for some reason my thing doesn't let me. It's on a business account. It's like, it's confusing. And once I get to one roadblock, I'm just like, nah, it'll be fine. I'll just post episodes and we'll see how it goes. But I'm starting to figure out like that's how you get them on like people's For You page and stuff. And as like an advertisement that scrolls through that just happens to appear on their like feed. And I know there's things that like I'm not taking advantage of on the platform. So I just blame myself.
Like some tools that you could be using, right? But then I always think about it, I'm like, damn, man, I don't have to do that. Used to be, like you just be like put an ad in the paper or like or just put the posters on like the light poles outside or like give them to people.
Yeah.
But now you got to do social media too.
You know what though? It's kind of coming back to that though. Like the posters and the physical like flyer in your hand, like is generating results,
Good. Yeah.
Well, it's all part of the, like we were talking about, like that whole hipster thing. People people are buying records now.
Yeah.
Right.
And CDs and tapes and shit. Yeah. And like a lot of it is just for like aesthetic purposes in their rooms and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. People learn how to like fucking be ironsmiths and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
In their garage. Like, like you're going to go to war or some medieval.
But that's the thing.
Like, bro, what are you doing? Go get a gorilla. No, go get a frog.
You'll find a lot of those on TikTok, dude.
Go be a comedian. No, don't do that.
No, but the poster idea, that's why it's popping right now, because people want like something they can take with them and then they just put it like on their wall and shit.
Yeah.
Aesthetic purposes. Comedy posters.
But yeah, if you hand out flyers and shit, it works. Like if you some people just throw it away, obviously, but that's like 90%. But maybe you get that 10%, and then you got to do social media on top.
Oh yeah, mix for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I did some other work, like I guess it's sales, like you're talking to people politically. I did the Trump campaign when he got elected.
What?
So I went door to door. Yeah, it's not. I don't really care, but I went door to door for him anyway, and I was just like, "Yo, who are you voting for?" Oh, dude, yeah, that's just criminally. That's some criminal stuff going on. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
dude. So it was for the Trump campaign.
Yeah.
I also worked in that election cycle.
Okay.
As an independent NRA, I backed away. It was for the NRA. The point being was we were trying to get Trump elected. So I knocked on the same door, not the same doors, but I got the same response. I'm sure you got a very colorful.
Yeah, that's got to be scary. It goes like the fucking, what are the people that wear the ties that try to share?
Mormons.
It's like Mormons, and then like people trying to sell like Trump. Like that's got to be scary. Because at least the Mormons, you either get people that like, nah, I'm good, and they just slam the door on you, or they just don't answer. But like for you, they're gonna give you like a piece, like you know what I'm saying? Because like it comes to politics, it gets scary. So you going door to door, like there's people that are very like, get the fuck out of here, you know?
And then there's people that are like, come inside, and I want to talk.
I'm like, nah, I'm not going in your basement, bro. Like, don't.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about politics down there. I'm sorry, go ahead.
There was a movie I had seen, or maybe it was real, but someone that was running was paying like these kids or like these college kids, I don't know how much. I think it was like $50 a sign, but they would go and steal the other candidates' signs from people's yards and bring them back to like their headquarters or whatever. And
that's
like
illegal.
I know it was like it was a movie. Chose a movie.
He's like,
sheesh, you snitch, Cody.
Don't do
I
it.
know the law.
Yeah,
Like,
don't do it.
yeah. Also, don't drink underage. Okay, Cody.
Don't drink underage, guys. Don't do drugs.
Hey, it's like one time I was at a party when I was 10 and my dad let me drink alcohol. Cody's like, that's illegal. You can't.
Don't do it.
You shouldn't be doing that. That's not.
Just every part of your life was ruined. You're about to get laid, dude.
But yeah,
dude, are you kidding me? Are you praying to Jesus right now? I'm gonna have dreams of that now. Cody just popping in when I'm about to do something fun in my dream. You're fucking ruining it for me.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
He's a Freddy Krueger of fun.
Dude, have you ever had like a dream and like there's certain things you can't do and you get kind of mad because you're aware that it's a dream and you're like, I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
And there's like still like limitations in your dream. That shit, dude.
Like you're fighting somebody and you're hitting them and nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's like I should knock this dude's head off with one hit. It's a dream.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan arm Space Jam gets longer. Shit like that.
Yeah, you're trying to run. I'm sure you had this one. You're trying to run and you just like cannot run fast. You're just like so weak in the legs.
Yeah, you don't move or for me, I remember one in particular. I couldn't like open the door fast enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, I really don't remember my dreams.
Yeah.
Supposedly, so I've heard that we dream every night.
Right. Yeah.
But the times we remember dreams is if we wake up as soon as like that dream's over, you wake up because it's still fresh in your mind. So like they say like there's that, what is it, REM sleep? That's your deepest sleep and that's when you dream. And then as like an hour goes by, you start slowly waking up, but you're still kind of dead asleep. But by that point, by the time you wake up, you know bits and pieces. But like that's why it's, if you wake up from a dream, you know every single, like you remember the color, like everything very vividly. I used to write my dreams down.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
if
before they slip.
Yeah.
Before that, like, oh my god.
Yeah, you could see like a balloon, like, and then it would just go like, I have no idea what I even was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to write them down, but that's just a little fun fact.
The only ones I remember are like, said like darkest dreams, like the horrifying nightmares, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that I don't want to talk about on this podcast. Might ruin your mind.
You loser.
Yeah.
You have nightmares?
I don't want people stealing it for their movies. Yeah, I don't watch those kind of movies, bro. Like my mom
you told me.
Dude, my mom used to like. I tell you the reason though. This is the reason. I'm blaming my mother because we always got to blame our parents, right?
Oh yeah, I got a good one too.
Go in there. And she used to like make me watch that shit with her, like Freddy Krueger, Chucky, all that stuff. Like just sit me there and be like, nah, you gotta sit with me and watch it, and then like laughing when I'm like crying and shit.
She was probably just trying to toughen you up.
Yeah, I think about it from that perspective. It's like as an adult, you're like laughing, like, this kid's like fucking scared of this dumbass movie.
He's really scared. Yeah.
As a kid, you're like, oh my god, this is horrifying. I don't want to watch this shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Some little fucking doll just murdering children. What? No child wants to watch that. Yeah. If they do, you gotta take them to therapy.
I feel like your mom made you watch it, and you're like crying because Chucky and shit. And she's like, if that was real, you could just like kick him, right? Like she's trying to explain to you, like you shouldn't be scared, and she's just like, my son's a pussy.
Yeah, I'm just freaking the fuck out. Just some pussy over here. Just melting. Man, I don't know that kind of stuff. I just feel like I don't want to put it in my mind, especially right before I go to bed or something. Like I'll watch Bambi after.
But everyone does that though. Like I like scary movies, but
it's my comfort.
I also have to watch something funny. But
right after.
No, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that noise. I agree, dude. I'd rather watch like anything, Sticks and Stones for the millionth time over. Oh, you know what I mean? Over a Saw movie.
What the fuck's wrong with your mind? I want to be frightened.
That noise. All right. Good night.
Yeah.
Have sweet dreams.
I want to laugh. Fuck that shit.
Dude, that actually brings up a good point. We were talking about like your feel good movies, like your go-to. Like, what do you?
There we go. Go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, like I said, it was that movie Accepted, where they make the fake college.
Accepted.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, that's a good one.
Timeless.
Never seen it.
Oh man.
It's got is it the one with the guy from Willy Wonka?
Gene Wilder?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Bro.
You did say that.
Yeah, I told you about that. Yeah. That's my karma. It's not gonna change, bro. I'm like the autistic kid on that. I'm just like watching this shit. Like this is my shit. I love this shit.
And it has to be Tobey Maguire. That's the funny part.
Yeah. The other Spider-Mans aren't worth it, bro.
How many did he make? Like 3 or 4?
It's 3.
Damn. So you can only watch 3 movies.
The third one was just, I'm still watching it.
Oh, okay, bro.
Yeah, it's still good. No, I've seen it 1,000 times, but it's just not. It's just some stupid shit. I'm not gonna go on some Tobey Maguire rant. Is that what you're trying to put?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Nah, some other comfort stuff, I guess. I like to watch cartoons, man. I told you about that.
Yeah. I used to watch. It was this show on Netflix. It's like a cartoon one, but it was like trippy. It was by what's the comedian? Fuck, I'm all saying like just very broad shit.
Bill Cosby?
No.
Yeah, let's just start naming shit. Bill Burr. Oh God, Bill Cosby. That's what.
He's doing Fat Albert. No.
That's the worst person to bring up.
No. What's his?
Was that cartoon about 60 rape? I mean.
That's what we were talking about too. Is getting like tattoos of people back then when they were like popping and then they murder someone or rape someone,
bro.
Or pee on people.
Could you imagine having a Cosby tattoo though?
Yeah, that came up. Yeah,
that would be insane. Or any of that shit. Yeah.
Or
R. Kelly,
any of that shit, bro. I seen this one. This dude on YouTube. He had like a full fucking Jay and those like clown rapper dudes. You know what I'm talking about?
Insane
Clown Posse. Like
hell yeah, I used to like them.
You were a juggalo?
Yeah,
you got the juggalo?
I liked a few songs, but I didn't paint my face and jerk off.
Is that part of it? I don't know.
Is that part of it, bro? You gotta go jack off with all these guys.
Have you seen videos of like what's their shit called? Their convention?
They look like a bunch of cool guys.
They're
it's a cool guy club.
Dude, there's some weirdos. Yo, you know what I heard? Skankfest, they do like naked roasts.
Yeah, there's a naked roast.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. That's like a whole little like weird little town of people, I bet.
Yeah.
Man, it's called Skankfest. You know what we're talking about? Sorry.
I don't. No.
It's a comedy festival. Is it only in Vegas?
So it's moved around, I believe, but it became the biggest comedy festival because Montreal, obviously got smaller because of COVID, and I think they're coming back. But point being is, Skankfest, like talent-wise, became the biggest, and it's like it's crazy. It's right here in our backyard. Like Vegas is a few hours away.
Yeah.
I think tickets sell out like within. Like instantly, like they go pretty quick. But point being is there's tons of topless comedians and they do that kind of shit. Naked roast, that's part of it.
Naked roast.
Yeah,
That's
So
that shit when you're rich, man. That's that weird shit.
Shit.
people
Just make
do,
fun
man.
of people
I'm not getting nude and letting you make fun of me, bro. Like,
for money.
for money? I don't know. That's like porn, man. It's
What?
comedy. It's like comedian porn, right?
They're just making fun of your like soft dick. And you
bro,
give
your
them,
dick looks so small right now.
but and you give them way more ammo too. Like naked, bro.
I don't know.
another level.
I have a weird looking body.
Are you
Easily.
body shaming, bro?
Myself. So I have a thing. All right. So like I feel like lately I think I've been putting on a few pounds.
Oh man,
I'm getting a little thick, you know.
Getting thicky.
And I've been wearing like XL shirts, so I wear black, slimming, you know. And but like I think I finally found the point to where I'm like, okay, like this, I'm getting too big.
Yeah.
Like I see like obese people, and I'm like, I don't think they had that. They didn't have that moment where they were like I should probably like stop right here before I get too big.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get to that point. So I think in doing so, I'm just gonna body shame myself. So like I'm thinking about like the next open mic, I'm gonna take my shirt off just to like really embarrass myself. That way they never see that again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because dude, I don't like it. Like it's pretty bad.
You know, like, you know.
No.
It's like the 1990s mentality, bro. Just shame the person into doing it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally about that. It's worked my entire life.
Hey, fuck it. Keep it going, man.
So you're saying rock bottom. You've hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Sorry, man. It looks good on you. All right.
That's what a lot of people say, but I don't like it. Because like so growing up I was scrawny all the time. Like for a long time. And then I started like gaining some weight but like muscle, and now I'm like fat. I've never seen myself like fat. My face is getting bigger. I have to like pull my shirt out sometimes.
In all fairness, you got a girl. You've settled down. You know what? You're done.
I don't want that to be an excuse.
You can be done. You
I
can
don't
be
want that to be
done.
an excuse.
I know, but you can be done.
Nah, look at this
Yeah.
guy. He's a dad.
Yeah, I didn't know he's a personal trainer. Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fucking Navy SEAL over here.
I know.
That's just, bro. Like,
Are you better at training people to gain weight or lose weight?
Do you run marathons?
I don't.
You look like
No.
a runner.
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
I thought for sure you were like a marathoner.
You look
No.
like you put
Like
deodorant
ultra
on your
marathon.
thighs,
100 miles.
and band-aids over your nipples.
No, I just put a few lifting sessions a week, and 150 minutes, or I'm sorry, 250 minutes of cardio a week.
Wait, you still work out now?
Yeah.
Are you on like a diet?
No, I just eat healthy. No, I just eat whatever. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with weight at all. Like, I can barely gain it, bro. Like, it's one of those, like, it's an issue for me.
So you eat like a lot of healthy food?
So I eat healthy food. Like, let's say if I'm gonna sit down and eat, why am I gonna sit here and eat a bunch of like junk food when I could eat twice the volume of like fruits and like meat and like other nuts and shit that I like more?
Yeah.
I just trained myself to like it more, you know, like. And now, you know, now I'm a real man. You know, I'd rather eat jerky than that candy. Fuck your bubble gum. No, I'm just kidding. A few Andrew Tate sessions, you know, got me pumped up, bro. You know, you got to get prison ready.
Yep.
Doug, I'm gonna keep saying it till he gets out, but
Bottom B.
he's the bottom B, bro. He's not the top G anymore.
Damn.
We got to keep it rolling. We got to get shirts going.
Oh,
Bottom
you
B.
have another one of yours. My bad.
Nah.
Oh,
dude.
damn! Look at you.
Being fit. Don't let that shit get in your head, though, bro. You're gonna like all this. Like you're saying, you're fat. It's fucking weird to me. You're not fat at all.
Okay, and that's another part that I want to get to is like people are gonna say that to me, and that bugs me because, like, I mean, it's whatever you think.
Do you know your BMI?
No, I don't know that.
Well, then how can you say you're fat?
Okay, I guess like I just don't like the way I look.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah,
are being
abs.
very specific, huh?
You got abs?
No. Do you want me to take my shirt off? Like,
bro,
we
let's
don't
see your
have-
abs,
dude, my
bro.
body, it's
You don't
terrible.
have to take your
I
shirt
can
off and know you
laser
don't have
focus.
abs. All right,
Bro.
we don't need.
Just looking at you right now, I say you're probably like 20% body fat, which is healthy for a guy.
I would say like 35.
I would say 30.
35 bullshit. 35? No fucking way.
Dude, I weigh like 215. I think the last time I weighed myself.
215? I don't know, man.
6 foot.
Look pretty buff to me, bro.
Do you have a goal?
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
Are you trying to get?
Dude, but I
to
want to
a-
be like on drugs skinny.
My point
Like
is
you.
just if you want to be skinny, if you want to get skinny. However you want to be that way. But just be healthy. That's all I'm trying to say.
How do you feel about
You know what I'm
fasting?
saying? Fasting, you know, if it works for you, if you want to intermittent fast, eat one meal a day, whatever makes you feel good, you know, and is going to make you feel good in the long run. Because I made the mistake of getting really lean for like a few years. I mean, I was sub 7% body fat.
What are you right now?
I'm probably like 12%, 15%.
God damn, look at you. Look ripped.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you're probably ripped. You got Bruce Lee body.
Maybe a little less than that. Might be like 10. But I had to get it up because I became anemic. Then it made my body like it was so fucking hard to gain weight, bro. I'm sitting there eating like half gallon of ice cream and shit like every other day. Like, yeah, it took me a minute, but then I got back up a little bit, like 20 pounds in the last year. So now I'm like, okay, I feel better. I got more energy. So now I'm eating healthier again instead of like, the more crap because I was trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to eat healthy and gain weight, but dude, it wasn't working. So I was like, all right, I got to pack in calories. I can't eat enough. So that's the danger of getting too lean because like your testosterone, all that shit dips. Like,
do you get sleepy a lot? Are you tired a lot?
Bro, it makes you crash a lot. Like you'll get like really frustrated a lot. Like you don't sleep well. Like that's what happened to me personally and then I like wanted to maintain that look, like that super shredded look and stuff. And then it got in my head, Yeah. But so just, if you want a 6-pack or whatever, that's cool, but just make sure you're healthy,
I don't know if I want a 6-pack. I just want to look healthy.
Right, look healthy. If you know you're not healthy right now, just get healthy,
Yeah.
Get that 250 minutes of cardio for your heart.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Cheers to that, bro. Do Santan. Don't do drugs, guys.
Unless you have to.
Or
Unless you have
bad
to.
drugs.
Don't do bad drugs.
Don't
do bad drugs. Don't do. That's right. That's. Should get that tattoo.
Do your vitamins.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck. Where's the coast?
You can put on this thing.
Other good drugs.
Oh,
it's my dog. R.I.P. to Buddy. My dog passed away.
R.I.P. man.
He was my best friend.
Dude.
He was my best friend.
Dude, I feel that so much.
You know what's weird? I'm gonna share this with you guys. I think I cried more when my dog died than any of my family members.
Damn, bro. That's deep.
Like, I was sad for like a week or two.
Damn.
I still sometimes get sad out of nowhere. Isn't that weird?
It's love, man. It's a connection. You had a connection with this. What was his name?
Buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, a connection with Buddy.
Yeah, dude. He's cool.
How long did you have him?
He's a little shit, though. Huh?
How long was he, like, part of your family?
Like, only like a year. Or
damn, man.
Year going on 2. I think he died, like, right before he was about to turn 2.
Shit, man.
Dude, but, like, towards the end of his passing, though, he was, like, getting real, like, agitated. So, like, if I, like, told him, like, no, like, if he peed on something and I told him, like, got him in trouble, dude, he would flip on me. Like, teeth came out, yeah. Shit. And he'd only do it to me or, like, even any guy, pretty much. But, like, my girl could pick him up, and he'd be like, like that, and then she'd have to, and his body would tense up and get all tight. Like, whoa, like, dude, he would flip on me, so maybe it's a good thing he passed away, He was a little fucker.
Maybe it was part of it.
Maybe he went to doggy hell.
Doggy hell?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You're all like loving and compassionate, and then you're like, go to fuck. Dude, like, you remember that All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Not all of them, not him.
Well, exactly. Dude, you read my fucking mind. Bouncing right off each other.
He was a pug. He's a pug lover.
Yeah.
Pug lover.
I think dogs become like your attorneys, and when you get to heaven, like they vouch for you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this is Jordan. Let him in. He's a good guy.
He's good.
Or you're like, you know what? Jordan actually, maybe you shouldn't let him in.
Jordan kicked the shit out of me.
Yeah. He didn't put fresh water. I had to drink out of the toilet.
Yeah. I have done some fucked up shit to my dogs.
Yeah, you don't want to know what he did with peanut butter? Yeah. So, the point being is, like, dogs are like your attorneys. They vouch for you, or so you have like a legal dream team of Johnny Cochran attorneys or O.J. Simpson attorneys
of just your past animals.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
They're like, hey,
dude.
I really hope when I get to heaven, all my dead dogs are there.
But alive.
Really?
They're not
That's dead. I was gonna say.
Not just their corpse.
Like, oh, this is great.
This is what you guys do.
Right now.
Yeah. Oh, this is, yeah. Okay. Yes, alive. Yes, alive.
Yeah, okay.
With little wings on them, so they can fly around.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
But yeah, R.I.P. buddy.
It's going dark. No, man, I understand though. Back to the compassion. The love. Dude, yeah. Did you used to do that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I do it to all. So when I go to funerals, like my grandma's and stuff, I'll sneak one in so I could just blow her one.
Just blow one.
Yeah, dude. You got
one last one. Last one.
When you guys pass away, do you want to be all sad, or like you guys want to be propped up in a suit in the corner?
Dude, it's going.
Have you seen that?
Propped up in a suit. Don't fucking look at me when I'm dead, weirdos. Like,
yeah,
burn me up or something. Throw me out a fucking airplane to the board. This is what I want.
Yeah,
I want to be thrown into a gully and eaten by animals.
Ooh.
Because I want to be useful. You know, I want to be of use. I don't want to just be rotting in the ground, creating emissions.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I'm trying to make the world better. No, but for real, man. Put my body to use. I think that would be a great use, if I may pitch this, for everybody's body.
What's that?
You die, you get helicoptered, like loads every day, you just drop them in the forest.
Dead bodies? Or like burnt?
Yeah, and let the animals eat them. Nobody starves. We're good.
What if you could become chum?
You could become chum. Yeah, there's like a whole list.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're like into the ocean and fishing and bullshit, you know, turn you into chum, and then you go out to the sea and we'll throw you out, and sharks and shit would. And then we could go fishing for the sharks.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
You know?
This is great, man. Do you want to get eaten by a whale, or do you want the alligator, or do you want the crocodile? What do you want? There's a whole list. Right? There's a menu on the wall.
I don't care. I'm dead.
It's like a little shack here in Yuma. When you walk up, you know those little shacks, and it's just a trailer with some guy standing there. Like, what the fuck do you want?
wait, hold on. Have you heard about? I think this was real. I'm pretty sure this was real. But did you hear about like they were stealing people's like relatives' dead bodies and using them to like put them on like blow them up and stuff for like military use
out of
and the families didn't
Scottsdale
know,
or Mesa. Yeah, that happened out of Arizona. Yeah.
Oh my god,
I know exactly what you're talking
and the
about.
families didn't know, and then they found out somehow and they sued them, like, and they were using these like relatives' dead bodies to see like what they would do like ballistic wise, how long they rot, and they would just let them sit in like fields. They have like, it's crazy.
They got caught because they had body parts in like buckets and shit that weren't refrigerated. Like they had fucked up big time. But this spot was out of Arizona. Like
Jesus.
It was an Arizona
that.
Yeah, it was an Arizona company that got the contract to do like testing what you're talking about. But they somehow got cadavers of people that were not signed up for that program.
Damn, that's some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. There's some Jeffrey Dahmers in the military, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
What percentage you think of weirdos?
I think it's a quarter of them. Or something like that.
I say like a good 5%.
Wait. How many veterans are in this room right now?
All right, there's one. Or there's one. For every 3, there's one.
Camera guy.
Is it 3-to-1 ratio or one? Whatever the fuck.
3-to-1 ratio.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's what I was getting at. So like recently, I did this stupid set, and I was talking about like now that I'm gonna have a kid, like I'm starting to notice like public places are very creepy now, and like because with anywhere within like the vicinity that I'm at with my kid, there's like at least one person or 2 people in the crowd that like want to fuck my kid. I don't know. It's just because like before it was just me and my girl, and like I don't like when guys stare. I really don't care, so that didn't really bother me.
Like you're into that?
Yeah, that's totally cool. By all means, go ahead. Like I get it. She's hot, you know,
bro.
But like my kid, like bro, come on, be generous. You know, at least wear sunglasses when you're looking at them.
That's why we got to start. Dude, that's some funny shit. That's why you got to start that PTP, bro, the pedophile training program. Right, where you just chase kids around, get their cardio up.
Remember? Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been furthering this premise, bro. It's going places, right? I think I might put a petition in.
Dude, I don't
know. It needs to be a new division. These kids need cardio. They're getting shot at.
Yep.
They're getting chased by pedophiles. These pedophiles got more fucking shit than they did back then, bro. It's not just a van and can.
Yeah. No.
All right, it's an Instagram account. All right, it's a Twitch account. It's Jessica is 13. No, she's not. She's 40. It's Fred. All right, don't go to his house.
Dude, miss. What was that show?
To Catch a Predator.
To Catch a Predator. I missed that show.
Chris Hansen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that show was awesome.
They ended up fumbling like so many investigations. Like that's why the show got canceled.
I thought it got canceled because like the producer, someone was like also caught texting like underage girls. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Wouldn't that Google it?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Bro, yeah, what I read was long story short was they just fucked up like because they did the television show before like the police did like the investigation, like all these pedophiles got off. Like all the pedophiles that got good attorneys got off
because the show because the show fucked up like evidence and shit.
Wow. Exactly. If you're a broke pedophile, you are still subject to the system. All right. For you pedophiles listening, it's that ratio.
There was another show. There's another show called Perverted Justice.
Bro.
Oh, here we go. Why? Okay. Oh wait, this is different. Okay. It says the show was canceled in 2008 following the suicide of Rockwall County, Texas, Assistant District Attorney Lewis, whatever, as police attempted to serve him with a search warrant after he had been caught talking to and exchanging pictures with a perverted justice volunteer posing as a 13-year-old boy.
Oh, shit.
I was right.
All right.
Bro, that's
all right.
fucked.
How?
Jordan knows his pedophiles.
Dude.
You know,
Pedophiles
and that's the
101.
perfect
You're the pedophile
cover.
king. I give
That's
it to
a
you.
perfect cover of a job. Like, I work
Yep.
for this, like busting pedophiles.
Yeah, like they say, cops do the most drugs. They break the most rules because you would never think to look at them.
Yeah.
It's very true. But that's funny though that the show that's what it's based off of. The person in charge of the show also gets caught doing that.
Makes sense.
That was the
makes sense.
unaired episode.
Unfortunately.
How'd you know where to look? You know?
And I bet
Always look for who's in charge.
I bet you after all the episodes he worked on and stuff, like he thought he could get away with it. He's like, okay, I've seen enough people fuck up. I know where they fucked up. I think I can get away with it. And he probably was for a while, and then he got caught.
Yeah.
That's just an idea.
Fucking pedophiles, bro.
Oh.
Is he in the Catholic? He's working for the Catholic Church now.
Yeah, they send him
got a
to-
position as the high priest,
That's another thing too. Is don't they
Vatican
say?
City.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
playing cup and ball with him.
They send them to an area where kids are literally brought to them
Yeah,
for getting in trouble for messing with kids.
yeah, bro.
They're like, you can't do it over
once
there.
they get in
Here it's
trouble,
fine."
you just I'm gonna move
Yep.
you over here to Italy now, or I'm gonna move you over here to this country because the Catholic Church is everywhere,
Uh-huh.
and they do that shit, bro. There was this guy. I think we talked about it, right? It was like he got in trouble for, charged for like molesting like 200 kids.
Yeah.
And
It's not the Netflix documentary, is it? There's one like
Probably.
popping right now.
Yeah, what's that? What you talking about?
Something in the Vatican where they like, oh no, there was a Netflix documentary where like these priests were raping deaf kids or blind kids around
yeah.
the Vatican area.
Yeah.
They were just being like served to them and shit.
Why did we always get on this fucking
I don't know. I'm
Catholic
sorry.
shit? Bro, the Catholic shit is just,
Yeah.
maybe it's a sign.
Yeah. We're
Maybe
Catholic
so.
though. You're Catholic, right?
I'm not Catholic. Are you Catholic?
I'm Catholic or Christian.
It's the same
They're
thing,
kind
right?
of the both, kind of the same. Some little changes here and there. I know people are gonna get offended, but like that's how I see it.
It's like a revised version, right?
Right.
Then you guys have your own.
A little bit, but like I
Yeah.
think I've been to both like Sunday masses, and they're very similar. They're like on point with the time too. Have you ever
Yeah.
noticed that with like churches? If you go like Christian or Catholic churches, they're like an hour and a half on the dot.
Yeah.
They start on time, and like once like I don't know, like 8:15 rolls around, like it starts wrapping up, and 8:30 we're out. It's dope.
Yeah, bro. It's like when I was going to church as a kid, we went to this Baptist church, and they talk about hell for like 90 minutes, 2 hours, whatever it was. Seemed like eternity.
God.
And then you stand in the cookie line and you feel better. But I'm telling you, bro, every time I went to touch myself, I remembered that shit. I'm not even fucking with you. For a while, I'd be like, I'm going to hell. Like, I'm going to burn forever. My teeth are going to gnash.
But that's
Burning and gnashing of teeth. That's like herpes and a meth addiction, bro. It's
But that's like post nut clarity, huh?
post-nut clarity.
Like in the right?
I'm a human again, I can think.
In the moment, you're like, fuck it, like, I'm horny, you jerk off, and then as soon as you're done, you're like, oh man, I'm going to hell. Why did I do that? It wasn't even a great video. I just settled for something bare minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is. But I feel that. I have something that I think we should talk about.
Okay.
And I want to get your guys' opinion on it. I don't think we have to talk about it, but I think it's funny. You guys are both the two perfect people that I think you guys have your expertise on it.
All right.
How do you feel about, you know how they say that pedophiles, some of them have like they just can't handle
I'm an
it.
expert on pedophiles, bro.
Let me finish.
All right, sorry. Yeah.
And so, like, you know how they say like there's something fucked up in their heads where like that's just how they are. Like, you know, like there's a documentary on Hulu where they're like pretty much saying like agreeing like it's okay because like this is how they are because they have something fucked up in their brain. What if the solution, and I think maybe you've said this, what if the solution is to just make sex dolls like as kids? Is that wrong?
No, I've never
Is that
said
wrong?
that. That's somebody else's bit.
Okay, sorry.
No, but I hear you.
But it's a good topic
I think
to talk
we're
about.
doing that.
Well, my point
It probably
is,
is a bit, whatever.
Yeah.
But
there's
still a
deer
good topic.
in Michigan that have CWD. All right, you just have to put, and so that's a brain thing. So
yeah.
I don't get it. I'm sorry. What's that?
chronic wasting disease. They fucking go retarded or something. The point is,
Deers that get that?
yeah.
Oh, is
yeah.
that when their eyes get white?
Yeah, and they run in circles and they're fucking
They get all crazy.
Look, so
That's just scared, like zombie.
if somebody has a brain disease where they have a likelihood to reoffend, maybe they should be put out of their misery. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're trying to create a society free of predators,
Because
Yeah.
there's no excuse. There's something called self-control.
Yeah.
right?
And, okay. You guys are talking now. You guys are turning on me like if I'm like,
No, you're
Like,
just
Dude,
pro
you were
pedophile.
trying
I'm
to
not
sound a
saying-
fucking expert on this shit, bro. What the fuck does that mean?
you guys are good. You guys are good debaters.
Jordan's the fucking
good
NAMBLA
debaters.
chapter leader
Debating
over
the
here.
imaginary, like you're not even debating. We're debating
Well, I
over here.
didn't think about. I should have thought about this question because now you guys are turning it and
No,
like trying
no.
to prove me like if that's like no, I know pedophilia is
Yeah.
wrong. I'm on your side.
Obviously.
Yeah, all right.
Obviously, you're
You
an
guys aren't
expert.
doing this the right way.
Well, that's just the first time you've said it.
Okay,
That's
sorry. I just thought it was a good topic. We were talking about. I don't want you guys to think that's just what I think about all day, but we were talking. But like we were talking about like priests and stuff, so the idea came up,
Yeah.
and then it was probably a bit that I heard before.
No, I had this older bit that I don't do it anymore because like people get mad, but where I was like something like, "Oh, don't worry if you don't have your tithe, just put your kid on the offering plate." That was the punchline. And it's like, bro, like I don't know. Me personally, I don't even know where we're going with this exactly, but the whole fucking pedophile thing, bro, like makes my blood boil. And I'm glad you brought it up though. Because we need to pitch the PTP to Congress. All right? We gotta get the pedophile training program up and fucking running. These guys are out here. If you think the zombie apocalypse is scary, just wait. I'm telling you.
Dude, I know.
Just wait.
When I was younger, I used to like search up like all the pedophiles around me.
Yeah.
You never did?
No.
Or you're looking for free candy?
Huh?
Looking for free candy?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because that's the thing. So everyone's thinking like on Halloween I'm gonna avoid these houses. No, those are the houses you have to hit because they're gonna have the best shit.
Right?
Because they're trying to get kids to come in for more.
Just don't go in.
No, just don't go in. That's it. Just get the family size Snickers at the door and then just leave. Just don't fall for it.
Bro's got like a fucking like those big ass like prop Snickers you see at the store. It's just right over there by the fireplace, right next to that puppy, and
I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
I might go in there, and then
I get the whole thing.
and then it comes, there's the expertise comes in right there.
Joe, do you ever think there's like a kid that's like he's in those situations where he might get abducted, but he's kind of like matured a little in the head, so he's like, okay, I'm pretty sure this guy is trying to abduct me,
Oh yeah,
but I'm gonna try to see if I can get the thing that he's trying to give me and then still get away. You think there's some kids that
I
try it?
bet. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like imagine if the guy was like, I have a PS5 and you see it and the kid's like, all right, let me see it. And he pulls it out, it's full and everything. It's a PS5 and he's like, all right. Then the kid's thinking like, all right, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to, steal me, but I think I can get that PS5 and get out fast enough.
Well, you gotta remember, pedophiles aren't rapists. All right, bro. They
Just
gotta
the fact
work.
that some older
They gotta
guy.
work their way in with that situation. They really do, bro.
Hey, pedophile expertise.
I
Right
got
here.
the expertise, bro. I got the expertise. All these old men were chasing me. I was an attractive young man. All right. Got a lot of uncles.
Dude, I'm sure I know it's a bit and I know I've heard it, but like the funniest one is when people say like, they're like, I was never molested by my uncle. I wasn't like good looking enough or something.
Right.
Oh, bro.
It's not my joke. I'm just saying.
It's a funny joke.
It is. It's funny to think about that.
Gotta
Like
be allowed.
you're like kind of like, well, how come? Hey uncle, how come you never fucked me? You know? what do
Just
I?
looking around like, what's it?
What don't I have?
What do you?
I've put that on a Father's Day cake. Like, thank you for not molesting us. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a great fucking.
that
idea.
is
Yeah.
the closest I ever got to that was a card to my mom saying thanks for not swallowing, and she liked it.
Yeah. Well, my dad, that's my dad. He always reminds me, you should have been a blowjob.
Damn.
The best part of you is running down your mom's leg. We're just doing insults. Is that what we're doing?
Some molesting kids.
Oh god.
So-
Well, you guys never answered my question. How do you feel about kid sex dolls for them to satisfy their craving?
I think no.
No?
I think fuck you.
Just murder him?
Get your shit under control, bro. Like that's just my parental instinct, though.
Yeah.
I have a 14-year-old, bro. If dude, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was a family member, what it was. Like, yeah, I fucking joke around all day, but it's not a joke.
Would you murder them?
Oh God, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Or get close to it, you know. But I hope I have an open enough relationship with my son that he would let me know, because that's like an issue with it. You know, a lot of times people just don't let people know. And it happens a lot more frequently than you think, and it's usually like a family member.
Yeah, because have you had this talk with your son? Like, or how did you?
Yeah, I'm open about it, man.
What's your approach to it? Advice to another father to be?
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but did you ever have it growing up? I never had it growing up.
I didn't either.
I never had this talk.
I didn't.
Yeah, I guess how many pedophiles did you Google in your neighborhood, bro?
No, there wasn't Google when we were growing up. You know,
me either. Yeah.
Hey, I YouTubed it and I figured it out myself, like my dad does with fixing the car.
You had to talk to your kid about it.
I self-taught myself.
That's like a first generation thing.
No, my mom talked to me about it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, my mom was weird like me, bro.
His mom cares.
She was all paranoid about the shit. You
Oh,
know, like, nah, but for real, we had this incident though, and I'm sure that spurred it. I think I was about 10, and there was this dude on a snow machine rolling by, because I'm from North Pole, Alaska, like talked about. And this dude on a snow machine rolling by, we're playing outside with my neighbors, and he snatches up the girl.
What?
Yeah, bro, he snatched her up. Yeah, and she like
broad daylight.
He brought daylight. Yeah, the only way she got away, the only reason she got away was she bit the shit out of his hand. And he dropped her off the snow machine, and then he just kept speeding off. But it was like a very scary moment. Yeah,
like
you guys all watched
right?
it?
Snowmobile. Yeah.
Oh, like the quad version of the snow shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not a machine that makes snow.
No, I thought it was like a car one.
You don't need to make snow in Alaska.
Yeah, sorry. People up there call it snow machine. Yeah, snowmobile.
My bad.
Snowmobile.
I was thinking of the one that ran over that Avenger guy's leg.
Oh man,
that was like not that. That was like that. Okay.
He was on that motherfucker. He's going 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they're never gonna catch me.
Right, he just blowing snow in your face, like chasing you. You never get me. It's like blowing candy out the back.
So you witnessed a kidnapping, like in your, like in front of you.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it was. You know, I don't feel any way about it now. Obviously, you know, I don't need therapy or no, but yeah, it was kind of crazy. She was just, you know, crying and shit, and after that, you know, I don't know if that's what spurred it, but that wasn't even the only fucking thing that happened, though. There was 2 things that happened out there. It was that, and then also there was this guy my dad shot at in the woods because he was in
Peeping Tom?
Yeah, Peeping Tom. Yeah, he was like in a ski mask, and he was out there multiple times, like in the woods across the street, just like looking at us while we're playing. So my dad finally got fed up with that shit, you know. And he's a crazy guy, bro. Like my dad has literally pulled the fucking gun on the cops before, like type shit. Yeah. I didn't dive into any of that shit because it ain't. But this podcast ain't about me. You know what I mean? But
it is.
Yeah, it is about
all
you.
about
Yes,
That's why you're here.
Yeah. But nah, bro. I think some of that shit is funny. Maybe I'll joke about it one day.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah. You gotta be careful with those people, bro. That's why we need the. That's why we need the BTV, bro.
Dude, it's funny you brought that up about your dad, because one time my dad and my best friend's dad almost like fought these cops at a mall.
Oh shit!
But they were actual. So it was like an outdoor mall, and we were all about to get tickets, and these 2 cops behind us, like just like security, but they were cops, like they had fucking guns and shit, and they were just like talking like boys, but they were like cursing a lot, like very like for police, like it was very like not professional. And me and my friend were probably like 14, 15 at the time. And I remember at one point, like, I just remember looking at them, I was like, dude, they're like cursing a lot, huh? Like for cops, like it was kind of weird. Like, not that I'm a square, like, oh, no cursing, but I just thought it was weird. And so he was like, yeah. And so he just turned around and was like, hey, can you guys watch your language? Like, we're right here. Like, he just said it. Dude, one of the cops was just like, I think he said something like, hey, little shit, just turn around and like mind your own business. And right away, both like my dad and his dad turned around like, what the fuck you said? Dude, and like, it was crazy. And then it was funny because like we had already bought the tickets to the movies, so obviously we weren't going to watch the movie now because we were there for like an hour. Like cops had to come. Like it was fucking crazy. My dad and his dad were going to fight these cops, and all because of what they said. And so then we went back to get like our money back for our ticket. So they're like, okay, we'll give you your money back, but you have to like fill out some paperwork while you're getting your money back. And so my friend wrote like, these bitch ass cops were cursing and they were talking shit to or whatever. And like he gave it to the guy and the guy's like, I can't you gotta write something else, man. Like I can't do
Yeah,
that.
I can't turn that in. Yeah.
I was like, wow. But yeah, dude, like, nah, my dad's pretty crazy too.
Yeah, some dads are like that, man.
It's cool though.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Too
good
much
relationship?
Agent Orange.
You have a good relationship with your dad? Yeah.
Yeah, now we do. Yeah, we have a great one.
That's good.
Yeah, we have a great relationship. Yeah, can't wait to go hunting next deer season. It's gonna be fun.
You go hunting, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys like?
Yet to kill anything, but I've gone hunting every time.
I've gone once and didn't get anything. Actually, twice. Coyote hunting and deer hunting.
Oh, nice.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, I've never gotten a deer either.
No. I want,
dude. I feel so much better. Like we've all been out there and like nothing. Yeah, there's a lot of like. It's like camping, is what I say. It's a lot of camping. Maybe you get to kill a deer.
Yeah,
I think we got to go more.
Yeah,
maybe
Get better at it.
But also, like, there's just too much. Like, you got to be quiet.
You got to be real quiet.
It's just like,
got to be out there early.
oh yeah,
Too early.
It's
Bad
cold.
coffee.
Yeah, and then like you can't like. You like can't wear deodorant and shit. Like you don't want to give off scent. You can't chew on snacks while you're out there. Like dude,
No candy.
no,
None of that stuff.
no.
You got to be a man, bro. You got to fucking go out there. All right, you bring us a 1 cup, right? And you eat beans. Have a can, like on the Westerns. That's what the fuck you got to do. You got to have your 22 and your dog.
If you guys were left in the wild, could you start a fire?
Yeah, except fire. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay, cool. Yeah, me too.
Because I always got a lighter on my head. No, bro. Just take 2 rocks or something.
I got a whole kit, man. We got ferro rods.
What if you forget your
wet
kit?
fire? I mean, we got.
What if they strip you
lighter.
naked and drop you out of a helicopter?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
yeah. I mean, if that's the case, then we'd have to figure that out. But I mean,
Naked and
at the end of the day, if we had to like start a fire, we can start a fire.
He's got enough facial hair to make it through.
Yeah, we can.
Right.
We can start
Yeah.
a fire.
All right.
But as far as
I
hunting,
got it,
though,
yeah, dude. Not that though.
we should all like know what it's like to have to like not only hunt but like not gut an animal but like harvest meat.
It's a
Yeah.
nice way to
You know what I
put
mean?
it.
Like that's a skill that I don't fucking know. Like I have family members that do that, and I've gone hunting with them, but like I don't have the tools or the infrastructure, all the bullshit to like grind up my own deer ground beef, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys have cut it, made your own. I don't know.
I've never even cleaned a fish.
Okay, yeah.
I've
I've
always
done that.
wanted to, but like,
Gutted it and shit.
gutted it. No,
Yeah.
like I just do catch and release.
I've done fish, done rabbit, done chickens.
Have you eaten rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
it taste like? Chicken.
No.
That's what everyone says.
That's
Like
what I was told. Yeah.
for like random shit, like it just tastes like chicken.
I think it's just like because it's white meat. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like what does cod taste like? Tilapia.
Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly.
What does a toenail taste like? A fingernail. Dude, I found out mushrooms are actually made of the same thing that the skin of or the exoskeleton. You know how like insects have exoskeletons?
Yeah.
This is made of that.
Well, I'm pretty sure like because they shed that skin and probably goes into the soil
I have no idea. I think
and it would just
it's an
grow.
interesting relation though.
I don't know. You guys watch The Last of Us?
I do watch The Last of Us, and I was like, I'm a very big nerd on those games
So you played it?
over and over. Yeah, since it came out.
Oh, so you know how it ended?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's a
The
little
game. I know how the game is.
Yeah, it's a little different, right? It's not like they followed the game into the show exactly.
Not exactly.
Yeah, there's certain parts though, frame for frame, it almost looks like.
Yeah.
Frame by frame. But I watched like 2 episodes and then I couldn't do it.
Can't do it.
I lost.
Yeah, the show's not as good as the game. Have you played it or seen the show?
No idea what you're talking about.
Popular culture. He's not on it.
Yeah, is this
not
Netflix
doing
it.
or
Yeah.
CBS? What are we?
No.
Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
No,
it's on
HBO Max.
HBO Max. Yeah, there we go.
What do you watch?
I'm a Netflix. I'm a Spotify podcast person. Other than that,
He's listening to you, bro. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No, dude,
Yeah.
fuck me. Go.
But
watch
here's
Last
the
of
thing.
Us. No, just kidding.
I do like HBO Max like every 6 months. Like I'll rotate between like Disney and HBO. You know what I mean? Go back and forth.
What do you
like,
watch on
binge-
Disney?
Mandalorian.
You little
So
pedophile.
like right
Oh.
now,
Yep.
or any of the Star Wars. Like right now, there's no reason to like have Disney Plus. So
I don't have it right now either.
yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
I watch.
October when there's a new season of Mandalorian. Yeah,
What about for your kid?
Don't need it right now. My 2-year-old? Nah, man. He watches like this thing. I don't really let him watch stuff like that right now.
Like-
I know it sounds a little weird, but
No, it's
mostly he watches like learning stuff if he watches TV. And it's just for like an hour. So he watches this thing called Language Learners usually. Shout out that. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. And then we'll go on Netflix and watch stuff like what's it called? Storybots. You ever heard of this?
No.
Well, if you got to get Storybots, man, it's like
I need to start getting hip on this because
yeah, man, it's way better than the Bill Nye that Science Guy shit was.
Really, I love Bill Nye.
Yeah, this
I
is
still watch a YouTube video.
I like it too, but this is better, man. It's more entertaining. Yeah, it's they got some really good shows nowadays, man. I feel like a lot of people hate on the younger generations, but dude, their homework is harder than my shit was. I don't know about you guys, but like the math my 14-year-old does is like 2 grades ahead of what I was doing at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, like shit is stepping up, but a lot of people hate on them because they don't have like memory retention and things like old school things.
Yeah.
But it's a different world, You got a phone. What the fuck can you remember something for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they're at the point where like I could just Google this stuff.
Yeah. If you lose your phone, your memory will come. You'll start remembering shit.
Yeah.
Because you have to. Yeah. Right now, you got all this other information that you can put in your head and remember that instead of somebody's phone number.
Yeah.
My
bad. Make sure it's recording.
Like, what are we doing on this podcast right now? That's stuff people need to know. Get the podcast out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Entertainment?
They need to know.
Question
they need
mark?
to be having this in their head.
What?
With your experience.
Yeah. See, and that's another thing too, is like becoming a dad. I want to jump ahead to like middle school, high school. I want to go on field trips with them. Little side, I just thought about this right now, but I want to go on field trips with them. Like, I want to go like bring them snacks at school. I don't know.
Do you want to have multiple kids? Is that what you're?
I want to have 3.
3.
Yeah.
Like back to back.
My girl does. I didn't know that was like. I mean, I knew that was a thing, but like, I didn't know she would want that. But she's talking like after this first one, let her heal up and just go right back to it. I mean,
let her heal up. God dang. Bro.
No, dude, this is her. These are her words.
You got 24 hours, bro, to work.
Dude, I'm like in this case, I'm the nice guy. When she told me that, when she was like, "Oh yeah, I want to have a kid like back to back," I'm like, "All right, cool." So like, we'll have the first one maybe like a year, and then we'll start. And she was like, "Nah, like as soon as I'm healed up, like let's go." I'm like, "All right."
I like that.
Yeah,
straight up.
I'm ready.
Like, no, I'm popping these bitches out now.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, it's good to just get them out the way. As crazy as it sounds to have like 3 little kids all at once, all on that same like learning and raising and like being born, like all that shit, like all having that all at once, I've heard it's crazy, it's insane, but it's like way better. You just get it out the way. And honestly, my thing is 3 kids. So actually, I have this plan in my head that I kind of hope it already messed up once. But so I want to have a boy and a girl. So obviously I'm having a boy. This one. The next one, if I have a girl, I'm done. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm done. And my girl's not all about that, but that's like my plan. But if I have another boy, I'll try one more time for a girl.
Okay.
And if I get a boy, then fuck it. We have 3 boys, and then she has her 3 kids that she wants. She wants like 4 or some shit.
Bro, if you get the money coming in.
That's what I'm telling her. I'm like,
that shit. Yeah.
I'm like, just because we have these kids, like, you think people are just gonna give us money?
Yeah, it's dude, I wish I could have like kids. Just
hypothetically speaking, how many kids would you want?
If I had the infinite income to take care of, dude, I'd never stop fucking birthing them.
Really?
Love kids. Bro.
Same girl?
Don't matter. Wow. If my wife wants to keep going,
And you would be part of all these lives?
I would
like
do
you'd
my
also have to
best,
be,
man.
Dude,
I'm not talking infinite. I'm not Nick Cannoning my life, but I'm talking like 30.
Nick Cannon's only what, like at 12? 13?
Oh, dude, I'm way past Nick Cannon in my head, man.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
bro.
I was like,
being added to the population, dog. You know how many people aren't fucking? I gotta fuck for the rest of us, dude. What's going on here? I gotta pop them out.
Why do you think?
Wish I had that, man.
Why do you think back in the day having so many kids was a thing compared to now? I mean, I know people still have like tons of kids.
Free labor.
Fucking condoms.
Back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day, free labor. You got to work first off, insurance policy. Not all of them are making it. So we got to have 13 or a dozen.
Yeah.
Second off, we got to fucking farm. All right, that's 10, 12 kids we got to have, working the farm. Back in the day, you needed that many.
So are you saying that people were having kids for like work?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Reality.
Yeah, and they all weren't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some wanted to be comedians.
Since they didn't like, sometimes they didn't even name them like on their birth certificates. You know,
Dude,
they had to wait a couple of years.
What happens if you don't have a name by the time the baby comes out? What do they put? Baby?
Unidentified.
Oh,
Unidentified baby. UB.
They just name it for you. It's Jethro, like the rest of your fucking kids, alright? Who the fuck's having all these kids? These broke Southerners. That's who's having all these kids back in the day, alright?
Like they say the people that can afford it have the most kids.
Can?
Can't.
Exactly.
Cannot.
Yeah.
Bro, because when you're broke,
That's
right?
the funnest thing you could do.
What the fuck else you got to do, bro?
I don't know,
You know?
dude.
And hey, these people can hate on that, but who else is spurring the growth of the population?
That's very true.
You know?
And we're not getting to a point where it's overpopulating, where like we're like China. Is it China or Japan? Where they what is it? Like they can only have like
one,
well,
right?
China
One
has
of
over
each.
1 billion people.
and it's too much, so they have like a law, right? They can only have like one boy, one girl, and then you have to stop.
Think
If the
about
next
this.
one's a
I
boy or
thought
girl.
they used to. I don't know.
No,
I'm
I
talking
was
out of my ass. You
Just
guys
gonna
are
say,
more
they're
well-renowned
like, you
than I
gotta
am.
think about this though. The biggest population on the earth is gonna die in the next 20 years. All of them. They're all gone. The boomers.
Yeah,
That's the biggest population on the earth.
they're still alive. Isn't there like
there's a lot of boomers are alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
Because that was like a lot of years ago, right? I'm terrible when it comes to history, so if you guys know, let me know. That's
Yeah.
why I just say that was a lot of years ago, right?
There might be one or two of the generation before that still around too.
Like that World War II generation.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some of them still walking around too.
I mean, they're 103 or 5 or whatever we're now.
Crawling around at that point.
Yeah. They're old,
Getting pushed around.
but they're kids.
that's
Their
okay.
kids are still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, what's up with, like, some of those older people are in better shape than some of the, like, young people now. Like,
That is true.
condition-wise.
That is true.
Yeah, so that's like, you're just seeing, like, within the generations, like, the changes in our, I guess, in our day-to-day lives, right?
So I heard this thing that like people like around our age are getting, I think it's colon cancer, and supposedly the reason like because before I think we talked about it last time, but before
Touched on it.
yeah, the age was like around like you're 40, 45, you're supposed to go get a colonoscopy to get checked for that stuff. Now they're trying to lower it to like 30 because they're saying supposedly that our generation grew up on like microwave meals, and that's kind of what caused this. How do you guys feel about that? What are your thoughts?
I thought he was going to say anal sex. I thought that's why.
Jerry, back to you for the weather.
That's why there's
Blood sex is driving.
What was that
Yeah.
guy that used to jump in front of
eating
the,
ass.
Eating
That's
ass.
why.
What was that guy used to jump in front of the camera? What would he say?
Fuck him right in the pussy.
Fuck her in the pussy.
You know where that's from?
Yeah, I've seen the original video. They got
Yeah.
the hoodie and the
Yeah,
glasses. Yeah.
I'd fuck her. I'd fuck her right in the
I'd fuck
pussy.
her.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, cut. They're like, ah.
I've wanted to say that so many times in front of the camera. Oh my god.
You just did it.
You just
Well,
did it.
You know, like on a live TV stream. Like, oh.
Bring it back.
Well.
He strikes again.
Do we got to get on
Fuck
the
her right in the
news?
pussy.
You got to
There
wear
go.
the hoodie and the sunglasses.
Yeah.
So-
Well, no, there's a reporter that said it the first time.
A reporter said it?
Yeah, the first time around, it was a reporter.
It wasn't the guy that came with the hoodie?
No. So no, that's after the fact. So the first time around, the reporter, he was checking his like feed or whatever, and him and his camera guy, and he didn't know he was on, and he was talking about like this other person, and he's like, "Yeah, I'd fuck her right in the pussy,"
And they were
Damn.
recording.
and they were live. They were like, so he ended up getting fired, I
Of
believe.
course.
Yeah. And anyways,
It was an accident.
it's become a thing where people run up to live cameras and go, "Fuck her right in the pussy."
So that, okay.
But the
so the guy that I
original
thought was the
video
original.
is a reporter like checking his live feed, like, and he was on. He didn't know he was on, and he was talking to his buddy who was the camera guy, and he goes, "Yeah, I'd fuck her right in the pussy."
That's
Damn.
something I would do.
It's like in-person trolling. That's the best trolling. Because obviously trolling was not around, right?
Yeah.
No.
Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I did make prank calls a lot.
Fuck yes.
Dude, a lot. Just phone book.
I was scared too.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck is this? I don't know, but they're about to get fucked with.
I was scared too.
Dude, we would call Sun City, like in Phoenix, because Sun City is the old people like areas, and would fuck with them because you're going to get an old person. Anyways, but yeah, exactly. Like
What would you
that's
guys
that was
say?
the fun back
How
in the
many
day.
heart attacks did you cause?
I have no idea. I just feel like that was the tactic. My cousin told me, like, "Oh, you got to go with the old go
And
Sun
like
City."
while he was growing up, the mortality rate was just going like this, like every weekend, just fucking going up and going down.
You did that, right?
What?
Yeah.
Prank phone calls?
I was too scared to. I was scared they would like trace it. Dude, one time, I guess this isn't a prank call. This is way worse. But like, we were at a birthday party at someone's house, and we were upstairs playing all the kids, and I went to the room next to them, and there was like no one in there, and they had a phone, like a house phone, and I called 911 and hung up right away. A couple minutes later, they show up, and and we were all upstairs because like the cops are down there, and obviously only I know, and they're like, one of the kids called 911. So that's not like a prank call, though, right?
That's not a prank call.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I've ever done.
Hey, is your refrigerator running? Oh, you better go catch it.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that's what I'm saying. What would you guys say, though?
Hey, 911.
Hey, 911.
Bro, I'd be like, when I would call people, I'd be like, yeah, this is, like Greg. Yeah, I rented these porn movies, like call Blockbuster. I would just say shit like that. Like, like shit like that. Or like make this crazy ass order at Pizza Hut and then just hang up. Like right before they're trying to like ask you what you're gonna pay with, just hang up on them.
Oh, okay.
Or call them and be like, "Oh my god, my parents are fucking gone, and I don't know what's going." And like fuck with them for a little bit. And then, dude, that was before caller ID even was out though.
Oh, okay.
I was like really young with my friends, and they'd come over, and on the weekends we just fuck around with the landline, And then caller ID came out.
Yeah, *69.
*69. And then people started getting you, bro. Like you call them and prank them, they call you right back.
But then you have your number though, right?
*72. I don't remember what *72 did.
I don't know. Wasn't that like time and temperature?
I thought one was to block and one was to call back or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
But point being is, there was a time we had to block fucking phone calls.
Yeah, I didn't know a code.
Yeah.
What do you? I was telling my girl the other day. Do you remember? It was like, I want to say early 2000s. I remember the change. When it went from like, so say if you were in Yuma and you called a Yuma number, you didn't have to put the area code.
Right.
And there was a time when every phone, because every number in my thing was saved without an area code because I could just call it and it knew who I was calling, where I was going to. There was a time, I remember it was like a new law they passed. I don't know what the fuck you would call it, but you had to, every phone in my thing had to be changed because I had to put the area code of everyone because it would only go through if you put the area code. You guys don't remember that?
No.
There was like a moment, there was like a time, and I remember like the switch.
I remember being able to call, like,
if anyone's listening
locally.
If anyone's listening, comment and tell me if you remember this.
Oh, wait, are you on ghetto ass T-Mobile?
No, no, it was just like all phones. Like, and before you could just call a Yuma number, you wouldn't have to put the area code because they would just know you're in Yuma and you're trying to get to those people, that phone number. And then there was a time when they were like, now you would call and it'd be like, you have to redial this number. You'd have to redial with the area code.
Right.
And then at that point, there was a time when like every number didn't work no more unless you put the area code. So I had to go through my phone book. Do you remember that? You kind of remember? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm not okay.
You think I'm not crazy?
I'm not crazy. It wasn't a dream I had. Sometimes I've been having some realistic dreams where I'm like, I don't know if that really like later on I'll be like, I don't know if this was a dream or this really happened. So
you're on that DMT at night.
I don't know.
The brain's dumping it in you, bro. You going into fucking Joe Rogan land with that.
Yeah, ice baths and shit.
Ice baths and shit. Bro, I don't understand. We won't get on that, right? But
actually, we will after this break.
Okay.
Do you mind if we take a break? Is that cool? I got to take a piss. I think we should reset.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Damn, dude, look at you. I didn't even realize you took your sweater off.
Yeah.
You look ripped by there.
It's getting hot. I appreciate it.
What's that shirt say?
This is from Stranger Things.
Oh, you like that show?
It's all right.
Did you see the Nike Cortezes? The Stranger Things one?
No, I didn't.
They look pretty cool. They're white mainly, but they have like green and orange like stripes and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Just anything. Are we back? Are we recording? All right. What's up, guys?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Oh, I think we should end this with, in honor of, the show with, say it. Cody, when I point to you, say the name.
Well, I was going to see how long I can go without talking for a podcast.
Well, you didn't go that long, so
yeah.
You suck.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Are you talking about the show on March 24th?
Yes.
With Sam Tripoli. Tickets available at 928comedy.com.
There you go.
928 Comedy.
Yeah.
928 Comedy.
So I was thinking in honor of that, we bring up, maybe we each talk about one of our favorite conspiracies.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this. Oh, great, John. Great idea.
Yeah,
I think Cody should go first.
Shit.
You got anything,
He's
Cody?
excited about it.
All right, so you guys are in the military, so you know. Well, what years did you serve, by the way?
08 to 12.
Okay, 8 to 12. All right. So point being is, in 2004, we experienced a different type of warfare that we've never experienced in all of history. And we started using drones. We did the first kill via drone in 2004. What happened a little bit before that would usher in this new type of warfare that's just unprecedented? Not to mention hella expensive. Do you know how much drones cost? Do you know how much Hellfire missiles cost?
Yeah, I've seen.
This military industrial complex.
You want me to look it up?
Oh, dude, they're it's an out of control number. There's no end to it. We're always ordering drones. We're always ordering missiles. My point is, my favorite conspiracy, thank you for asking, is did they let 9/11 happen so they could usher in this new type of warfare via remote control?
Why would they need 9/11? Why not just do it?
Man, you have to like make people, you have to like fucking move the ball, you know what I mean? And look at the Patriot Act. Look at how many people gave up their rights because it's good for us. Look at when we went through TSA, like, you can take my nail clippers. You're doing America, you're keeping America safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of bullshit back then and we all bought it.
Huh.
I don't know. That was just my thing, is we've never killed somebody via a robot before. Yeah, we started to in 2004 and we haven't stopped since.
Huh. Well, and right now the big thing with the drones is that they're like killing like innocent people, right? Because that's like
weddings and
but,
Yemen. Yeah.
You know what? Hold on. Like,
whoops.
Not to be funny, but I saw this video and it was like a wedding happening during the time that there was like a bomb that happened, and the photographer and videographer still like kept working, and they got some badass footage. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I know it probably sounds bad, but
like, rate's worse than Shaq's free throw rate.
They didn't die though. They didn't die. Yeah. Like, they were just like in the vicinity of like the blast radius, and like the pictures came out pretty cool. The video was pretty dope. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Damn.
It was like a Michael Bay wedding.
Yeah, the drone shit's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But wait, so hold on. So going back to your thing though, but so what was the whole point of 9/11 to bring in drones?
I think God damn it, those fucking Modelo's. I think a catastrophe such as something like that would usher in just us not allowing or not questioning some of these radical changes. Like, we let some crazy shit happen, but like, for example, the Patriot Act, the extent of the government that happened after those sort of things. For example, look at World War II. Look at what we did to the Japanese citizens, back in World War II.
Right, it's all in the name of safety.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we let some extreme shit happen.
We got to keep you secure.
So, yeah.
So we need to bomb these people.
So finally, okay, it's clicking in my head now. I get what you're saying.
So after 9/11, some extreme shit happened. Now we have to fucking take our shoes off. First off, that's a different incident, the shoe thing. But we still don't have that freedom. We still have to take our shoes off when we go through the airport. We still have to take our laptops out of the bag.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I remember a day when it wasn't like that. So point being is, what ushered in this new set of this new status quo?
I feel like it's all just connected to the military, like how they call it, the military industrial complex.
Yeah.
Right, where everything is connected to them making bombs to make our economy running and all that stuff. So. And drones and weapons. Any weapon you can think of, it's all profitable. Because who the hell is really attacking us? If you really think about that, did anybody ever break through the border? Did you get anthrax in your mail? I didn't.
No, but
wait, but didn't they say recently like some Russian plane flew close by or something?
There were 4 like
Chinese
incidents in North America.
Chinese balloon,
yeah.
It's just excuses, to my opinion. Babies in incubator, throwing babies out of incubators onto the floor. That was.
What are you talking about?
The Gulf War.
What?
We'll look it up.
Okay. I was like, metaphor? That's supposed to mean something?
But there's a lot of lies that are told in the name of, hey, let's go kill a bunch of people. Because the reality is, like the people who are saying, hey, go do this war are not actually going to go do it themselves, right?
Yeah.
It's just brokies like,
Brokies.
it's just people like me and you. Just, you want benefits. You want to get the fuck out of your hometown. You're an 18-year-old. Like most people who join are like 18, 19.
Yeah.
Playing fucking Modern Warfare at the recruitment stations and stuff.
Yeah. That's true.
Damn, bro. That's like hyper brainwashed,
That is crazy.
Yeah. I actually had, last thing I'll say on this, I actually have a nephew, several nephews, but one of my nephews, he was like 11 at the time. And we were at the playground, and he was literally running around, like doing stuff. I was like, looked like he's like training, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I want to be like my dad, because he got out of the military because medical stuff, his dad. And, I want to go kill people, and I want to do terrorism, like talking like that, because he plays a lot of those games, bro. And I had to sit him down and tell him, like, dude, you don't want to do that. Like, you don't want to join for that reason. That's not a good thing. And I feel like a lot of people, it's like goes under the radar, like that kind of conditioning. Yeah. Oh, my kid's just playing a game. My kid's just doing this. My kid just, whatever. But, they keep that in our heads.
You got to teach them, mention free college and a cheap house loan, don't mention the killing.
Yeah, and that's why they tell us politically, we can't afford to do those things. Because the military is going to do it for you, but you got to join.
Yeah.
How are you going to keep people to join the military if they don't want to fight? Because they need something.
Yeah,
that's like the biggest real life Illuminati, like sign your life away pretty much.
Yeah.
Think about it.
It's a club. You guys are in a club.
Yeah.
You even said it earlier, like, hey, how much of this room? Yeah, fuck you, Cody, you pussy.
Dumb enough to go join.
But whatever. I don't think 9/11 was a conspiracy. I think because that happened, that allowed a lot of people that could profit the ability to usher in a new type of easier warfare.
Well, yeah.
You don't have to put a guy on the ground anymore. You can just, from Nevada, you can fly a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so pretty much what you're saying is because of 9/11, they were like, well, we could get them if we do these crazy tactics. And we were like, yeah, fuck it. Like, they fucked us on 9/11, so do whatever you got to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking Americans were like murdering Indians after 9/11. You know what I mean? Like, Americans were doing like fucked up shit. Like, yeah, so of course they'd give away their rights, and they would look the other way when war crimes happen.
Do you watch the news at all?
I don't.
Dude, I used to watch the news a lot.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
You gotta be careful. That shit is like, like
you should wake up and...
like you're like on a like oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Like, oh, these people are doing this, these people are doing this. It's all a bunch of bullshit though. Like, there's just nothing. It's 24/7 and there's nothing to talk about.
That is weird. It's a lot of recycled stuff, and then they throw in like adopt a dog and like
that's our Reagan era, the 80s. That was when CNN came out, like 24/7 news.
Oh yeah.
And then now it's 24/7. So how much easier is it to tell a population what they think if you have 24/7 news? The same shit is being told to you over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the majority of people watching are like 90, but still, they're voting more than we are. Stuff like that. So
now you got to watch the Mexican news. That's where it's at.
The Mexican news is where it's
dude. The other day, just yesterday or the day before, I walked in, like I got off work. My girl's watching it, the Mexican news, and they're showing like obviously the faces are blurred out, but you see like red like splattered on the floor.
Oh god,
like they show it all.
That's
the real news.
Have you seen Spanish commercials for feminine products?
No.
Point being is they don't use blue like they do in America. They fucking use red. Yeah. I was at the gym.
Okay, I got it.
I'm running on the treadmill. They've got 8 different fucking, feeds up there, one of which being Spanish. And I thought, that shouldn't be a thing. But,
oh, well, it's truth, right? Yeah,
buddy.
What's just like,
dang.
It's just like cigarettes in Mexico.
A little difference.
More harsh?
Have you seen that? Yeah. Cigarette boxes in Mexico, like, I don't know if they're on the outside, or like when you open them, but it'll show like someone with their jaw missing.
Oh shit!
It'll show like maybe a mom that smoked while she was pregnant. It showed what the fetus looks like. Yeah. It's like real like graphic. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's very graphic, and it's like even those images as you're smoking. Every time you open the pack to get a new cigarette, you see that image, but you're still like, fuck it. Like,
was the fetus dead?
I think it was like.
So it's a really cheap abortion.
Yeah, bring it back, baby.
I mean,
love it.
It sounds like that's what they're advertising.
Yeah, okay.
Love it. Love it. Cheap abortions. We need more of those. We need cheap abortion clinics.
Smoke cigarettes, right?
Smoke cigarettes, bro.
Well, I mean, I thought you were going to say that they were harsher cigarette, and I'm not a cigarette guy, but from my understanding, if you buy cigarettes in like Algodones, A, it's cheaper, but B, they're a little bit more harsh. I don't know if there's a better word for it than cigarettes you'd buy up here. Apparently.
Maybe less filtered.
Yeah, something like that. Like they're, I mean, but again, they're cheaper.
Right.
When I was in Korea, so like on the military base, we obviously couldn't have vehicles, so we would just ride taxis everywhere, and on the military base, and the taxi drivers couldn't. So they had their own stores. It was like segregated. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
So like the locals couldn't go into like our gas stations and our like mini malls and stuff. So they'd have like these little huts pretty much that they would buy like their Korean cigarettes from. And I guess they weren't the best. Like they were like really small or skinny, or like they weren't filtered well. I don't know. They didn't like them. So they wanted ours. So like sometimes like if you'd be walking on base from like the DFAC, like cafeteria or something, they would pull over and like, you want a free ride? And then pretty much saying like, we're going to take you to the store, the gas station. We're going to give you money. You buy us the American cigarettes. And they would buy like 4 boxes and shit, like the carts. And then you would get a free ride. After that, they take you wherever you wanted. So it was kind of cool. But I just thought about that when you were saying the cigarette thing.
So
Just a little fun fact.
to bring us back.
Thank you. Yeah.
These Modelos. What's your favorite conspiracy?
So many.
So many.
Not really a conspiracy, but I heard that Courage the Cowardly Dog is based off Skinwalker Ranch.
What?
Okay, you got me interested.
Yeah. So supposedly, I don't have the facts in front of me, but just off top of the dome, supposedly that there was like a family that used to live in New Mexico, like in a house, and it was like them two, and I think it was a cat though, not a dog, but that they would experience like they experience like aliens, like UFO activity, ghosts, like weird creatures and shit, like on the land. So they ended up moving or whatever. That's like the basis of it, and that's what Courage the Cowardly Dog pretty much is. It's this old couple with this dog. And it's like these weird things. And like supposedly too, there's like a few episodes that are based off real life crimes or something that happened. Like it's, yeah. So I don't know if it's a conspiracy, but it's just something I heard.
It's probably true.
I don't think, I think it is like, it's loosely based off some real life stuff.
Right.
But yeah.
It's a good inspiration for it.
What about you? What's your...
Yeah, what about you?
Oh, we're going to me now?
Yeah, it should have went to you. Who skipped? You're just like this guy, skipping people.
Dude, I really like the conspiracies that we are like the ancient alien shit. Like I think that's very entertaining to me.
Yeah, you touched on it last time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So basically that we are seeded from other beings, other people from other planets, and those are the people that we perceive as gods, and like, all this stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like all those, like, we had to have had like all this technology back then, because I know a few people who actually really are into that. So I find it entertaining. I'm not really into a lot of conspiracies. I just like to entertain them.
Same thing. What I mean, I'm not like a crazy person.
Yeah,
but they're interesting that people actually believe these things.
Yes, yeah.
I'm very interested in them.
Into it, man. Yeah. Like it's like you're buying into it because you keep going down the hole and like convincing yourself, like because a conspiracy is just something where you're taking like this piece, but a lot of times the shit comes true.
Sometimes. Yeah,
like a lot of times it's true. Like if you look at like JFK or like the Bay of Pigs, like there's some conspiracies out there that are like, okay, what actually that is what actually happened. You just covered it up. Like even with COVID, like that's becoming one of my favorite conspiracies. People were out there saying like, hey, you don't need that shit. Like what about natural immunity? What about like this and that? And they had this whole push of the community, like the government, all that stuff, like pushing you like, nah, you got to get this shot 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck didn't it work the first time?
Yeah.
Because I got it. I got really sick both times.
Why were pharmaceutical companies exempt from liability?
That too.
How about that? Let's just start there.
So like if someone got sick from something, they wouldn't be accountable? Is that what you're saying?
Well, they wouldn't be. You couldn't sue them if, they had adverse reactions because of the shot.
Or certain people buying, politicians, I don't know all the details, but buying stocks in certain companies, like toilet paper company, shit like that they knew were going to be in supply. And then, all of a sudden now I'm rich.
I see.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that is inside trading, but But now, now a lot of people are thinking like, hey, this whole thing was a conspiracy, just to make money.
Yeah.
Let's put a virus. I don't know if that's true, but it's like I said, we're saying a favorite conspiracy. So this is the one I've been in the most lately, I guess. Is like, well, what if they just did that to sell you the vaccine?
I don't know.
I mean, they rushed it through in like 6 months. Oh my God, the fucking death rate is super high. And now we know that it's not what they said it was.
Yeah.
There's a lot of details that came out later.
I don't know, man. The whole COVID thing, I'm not like I'm not one of those people that was like it's a conspiracy. Like I told you, like I got the shot, but because I thought I had to, and I had already told myself like I'm not gonna be like I'm never gonna get that shot. I'm gonna let them put that stuff in my body. But I was like, if I want to travel and they're like, hey, you need the shot, okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna stop my fun because of the stupid shot. Like fuck it, I'll do it. And I'm also like guinea pig.
Yeah.
Like if a doctor tells me like it's just gonna do this to you, you might have some of this. I'm like, all right, fine. Like we'll see what happens.
If a
like,
doctor,
am I gonna
if
die?
a friend says, "Here, take this."
You know what's funny is sometimes I believe, like sometimes I trust my friends more than I do the doctor.
Yeah,
Right.
Like we've hung out longer. You hang out with my family, so it's like if you tell me like this is good cocaine, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like the in the shot thing for me is when I was sitting there because I had to get it for a job that it didn't even end up working, by the way. Some other shit happened. But I got the first shot and I'm sitting there and I was just and I told the doctor straight up, I was like, bro, I feel like you're about to rape me right now because I don't fucking want this. Like I have to get this for my job.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, yeah, a lot of people say, not that, but a lot of people say like, I don't fucking want this shot right now. Like I have to get this shot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of fucked up. Like you shouldn't have to you don't even know what the fuck it is. They're just telling you. You know what I mean? Like we know like the flu vaccine and all this stuff. It's been around for like decades and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I do trust that. I've gotten it for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But as far as that one goes, I wasn't too sure, but I already got it. So I guess if the chip's in my brain, it's already there. You know what I mean? I'm already going to be enslaved on Mars.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah. It's already gonna happen. Yeah.
Since I've had the shot, nothing's changed with me.
Nothing's changed.
I don't think.
I don't know. Sometimes my heart, though. Maybe that's just my.
Sometimes I see like spots if I blink too fast.
Yeah. Maybe that's just low blood sugar, though. You never know. Yeah.
So, and the thing too, like with the conspiracy things that I trip out on is like you said, some of them end up becoming real, but the ones that are becoming real are shit you would only think of like in a movie, and you're like, holy shit, like our government did that to us, and we all know, and like we're okay, like it's just like that's what happened, like and that shit trips me out that they're capable of doing that, and they've done it, and they've shown us, and it's been proven. So at this point, it's like, well, I'm starting to believe some of these conspiracy people. I'm like, maybe the Earth is flat.
We are great at manipulating regimes and elections in other countries. Why wouldn't we be great at doing it here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what they do.
Yeah, because you'll hear, oh, that's a conspiracy. Like you can't steal the election. This is the U.S.
Look at Epstein. That was a conspiracy. Alex Jones said that a decade
That's
ago.
what I was thinking of, Alex Jones.
And fuck, he was right.
He was right about a lot of it.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. I mean,
so those people who were telling him shit were real people that knew real shit. So that's one guy who was like publicly just fucked over, man.
Yeah.
Because of that one
Sandy Hook, right?
That one conspiracy, he shouldn't have said that shit. He shouldn't have brought that up. Yeah. I do agree. He shouldn't have brought that up. But for his character, though, I mean,
it was on brand.
Character. Yeah,
it was on brand. Yeah, it made sense. What was I gonna say? I have one more question. It's gonna get a little serious, but I've been thinking about this. If you've been doing, it goes to stand up. If you've been doing like stand up, like long enough, but you're not really getting anywhere, at what point do you say like, okay, maybe this isn't for me, or do you just keep going until something happens? Or is there a time where you have to tell yourself like, look, dude, like you've been doing this for X amount of years, nothing's really happening, you're kind of staying in the same position, and I know and I understand like it's something that's not gonna happen overnight. It takes years and years, but like at what point, you know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be some people that have been doing it for years and like kind of been in the same position, but they want to move forward, but they're not for some reason. Maybe they're just not funny. Like, do you tell yourself that, or you just get better? Was that a loaded question?
No.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I think listening back to your last episode where you guys were talking about it, yeah, I mean, you started working showcases where you were making a little bit of money at a time. So you moved from a free open mic, you're going out, you're actually paying for a meal, or you're paying to, in fucking some cities, you pay to get on the open mic. So point being is you move from that level to where you're at, you're getting paid to do shows, to another level where you're opening for, in comedy clubs, or you're touring with, comedians. So, and you think about it, the shows that we've been able to do down here, half of those people have brought openers with them. So they give those openers a little bit of something, probably more than they would make, doing a showcase, but it's more. So, I mean, they're making it. So I guess if you're not seeing those results, you need to do something, right? But when we get to 10,000 hours,
Yeah, and what's your goal? I'm not gonna stop doing it if I don't get famous, or even if I don't make a living. Like for me, I'm gonna do it until if I feel one day like I don't want to do this anymore.
It's a waste of your time or something.
Like, do it until
you're not enjoying it no more.
Yeah, maybe if I'm not enjoying it, but I never look at it as a waste of time, because I do enjoy doing it. I know you mean it, but I do enjoy doing it. And if you enjoy doing something, that's not a waste of time. And even if you suck, if you want to go do it, man. What the fuck am I to tell you suck?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll find out if you suck, because you'll quit if you suck, most likely, unless you're kind of crazy, because you're gonna get tired of feeling like shit when you get off and not getting any responses and stuff.
Yeah, that's mainly I think what I'm getting at.
Yeah, and there are some people I do believe, man, they're just not funny, and that's okay. Not everybody's gonna be a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
It's not meant for everybody. But I know what you mean, though. If you're somebody and you are funny and you're not getting where you to go, either change tactics or just keep going. And if you're doing the right things, then it'll either happen or it might not. But that isn't a reason why you can't do what you like to do.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah, I think if I change my mindset towards like what the goal is, then okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Because if you're doing it because you enjoy it, even if you suck at it, like then it's totally fine. But if you have like a goal where it's like, well, I kind of want it to be, I want comedy to do this for me in X amount of years, then okay, that's when you start putting like a time limit on, you know what I'm saying? If in, 4 years I'm not at least, doing shows like in LA and getting like some money, then like it might, because like, and honestly for me, like with comedy, like I just want to, it'd be cool. The dream for me would be if I could just quit working and just do comedy, even if I just live like in an apartment or something, or like enough to like take care of like my family, I'd be totally fine. Like I don't need to like have, I don't need to have specials. I don't need to get all big. But if I can do comedy and that's like my income and I'm like comfortable with it, then I'm good. That's like the dream for me, if that makes sense. So I don't need anything extravagant. So I guess like for me, that is the goal. And that's why I'm kind of seeing it as like, okay, and like what do I give myself like as a limit, like a time limit, to when I'm like, am I wasting my time? Like, I'm not getting any better?
I don't know if time or if it's just a progress thing. Like for example, we were all doing a show at Sage and Sand a week or so ago, and I was talking to one of the guys there, and he is on some sort of app or some sort of like gig website, and he does like public speaking, again, clean stuff, corporate stuff. And I mean, when you talk about corporate, you can't talk about drugs, you can't talk about suicide, you can't talk about like a lot of stuff, let alone saying fucking shit and cum. But point being is he was saying like, dude, I made $800 this week. And I mean, he'd only worked 2 days. He worked Thursday and Friday, but he worked a gig in Scottsdale, some corporate gig, $400 an hour. But so I'm like, okay, shit, you don't have to just do comedy. You can do other type of speaking gigs.
Man.
And they give him whatever he's supposed to talk about, HR or whatever the fuck. But point being is he's just more a professional speaker than a comedian at that point. But dude, fuck it, he made his money that week.
Yeah.
Make money where you can, right?
Yeah. Okay. And that's just 2 hours. Like, you could probably fill in more time.
Yeah.
But so yeah, if you're making progress, then keep making progress. But if you're not, like you said, reevaluate it. know.
All right, I won't kill myself yet. Thanks, guys.
Don't do it yet.
For you, bro. You're asking for a friend, bro.
Oh yeah, no, my friend was asking. Yeah. I'll let him know. I'll give him the advice. Thanks, guys. But yeah, I just had that question. I've been thinking about that for a while. I don't know. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. But I'm fine. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about me.
Keep going, bro.
You're way too egotistical to stop.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. I love the spotlight.
Yeah.
I love when everyone talks about me and looks at me and thinks about me.
Every comedian, if you don't, like, that'd be a little weird to be a comedian and not enjoy that to some extent, because that's what you're looking for, right?
But see,
that clap or the validation or the laugh.
But I know we know of some like famous comedians that all they like is the public eye on stage.
Right.
In person, they hate that shit. They're like, a lot of them are like very like to themselves. They're not very outspoken. Like the person they are on stage is completely who they are in person.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of crazy because like it's like you want, like, it's weird that you want it on stage. It's like you're picky. You're like, I only want it when I want it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I am. Yeah.
But it's weird. But like, no, you're a cool person. Like someone in like public, you seem like a chill person. I just feel like these people are just very like standoffish. You get what I'm saying, right?
Oh,
There
yeah.
are some comedians like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, withdrawn and stuff. Yeah.
Like, luckily, we've met some that are very like cool and they're down to hang and stuff. But there's also been some that you can tell just want to do their thing and just kind of get out of there or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, people have bad days. I get it though.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes I hate people too. It's fine.
yeah, I get it.
But speaking of hating people, we got to cut this because I hate you guys. It's been going way too long. Plugs.
Definitely.
And social media. Where can we find you, Cody?
At Cody Beeson on everything. CodyBeeson.com.
You have a website?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Who,
Okay.
You don't have JordanAtondo.com?
Dude, I don't have nothing.
The Atondo twins? You don't have any of that
Wow.
reserved? No,
Enough of that.
Mhm.
All right.
Enough of it.
Yeah, Cody Beeson. But
Bleep that out.
928 comedy,
928 comedy, especially 928 comedy.
please.
We got the show coming up on March
24th, Friday, March 24th.
4th at the Crest, downtown Yuma. Go to 928comedy.com, literally 928comedy.com, and purchase your tickets. What are they, $20?
Promo code SLOB.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, promo code SLOB.
There you go.
It goes in nothing.
What do you, nothing?
I'll do something. What do you want it to be?
I don't know. 5% off, 10% off.
All right, you name it. You got it.
All right.
Slob.
Just use slob and see what happens.
You slob. You'll get percentage off
Hope
because
it's updated in time.
it will be.
Let's
I'll
just do
it
the
tonight.
military thing.
You
Let's
will
just
get
take off their
mayonnaise
taxes.
if you.
A mayonnaise with every ticket. But yeah, definitely come out to that show. Go to 928comedy.com.
Use
Instagram,
Jordan.
social
I'll be there.
Yeah, use my code SLOB, I guess. Anyone had a code?
I'll be at the show too. But
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Instagram, social media.
yeah, Aarion Lynch,
There you go.
Instagram.
You don't got a website?
No,
Dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? You don't have a website?
I know, dude. I'm
Fucking
off.
weirdo, you loser.
I'm off the game. Yeah.
What's up? You guys say anything?
Well, I was gonna say like I'm excited. Again, it's going to be on the show. Like,
Yeah, I am too.
you've been coming out to the open mics. Like, dude, you're funny. Like, I'm excited to
Yeah.
see like this. This is what it's about. Like, we should have professional shows where people come from LA and do, but there should also be like a local component to that where, you know, people that fucking have their shit put together or, you know, put it on. So, dude, I'm excited to see your shit.
I
is what I'm
appreciate
saying.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're way
Shit.
funnier than Emil, so I'm glad he can make it.
You're a lot more
Emil,
air.
I don't think that about you, bro. I'm sorry. Enjoy Disney.
Yeah, that's it. Fucking, I guess, subscribe to, I hate doing this, but subscribe on YouTube. Like, comment on Instagram.
Crush that
Crush that like button. Smash that like button. If you know, you know. Go check them out on
Fire.
Instagram. The show in March. Sam Tripoli. Everyone check it out. Go to 928 Comedy. Get your tickets. Use Slob to get a percentage off. Find out what you get. Thank you. That's our time. We're done.
All right.
Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.